Previously on Sunlust. Literally the first map that actually felt like a real Doom map in this entire series. Could not believe it. This was absolutely a diamond in the rough. Outstanding map and a much needed breather after that crazy MAP22. Welcome back to Ledger ML Games. I'm your host, Joe. Today we are finally tackling MAP22 Black Rabbit from Sunlust with mapmaker Ribbiks, and this is Snowland Battle, music soundtrack from Dragon Force, the Sega Saturn game by Silver Knight. Alright, immediately let's go ahead, grab our weaponry, and we want to try to get as many things infighting here as possible. That is usually the MO of Sunlust, especially in these later maps the further we get into this. So let's go around the corner and get the Revenant stun locked before the Cacodemons can get over to us, as we go ahead and utilize this health as much as we can. Let's grab the armor and run around here. So, as you can see, this first area is not too difficult. It's mainly just a fact of getting the SSG and getting yourself out of a corner here. You do have plenty of health to work with, that's not a problem, and a secret coming up that's going to completely refill our health with the Berserk pack. So, this area is literally just get the SSG and go clear everything else out. Now, as you can see, the TDC counter did break for this map. It is infinity. So, the really hard section is coming up. It's a section in a cave, and it's normally not as hard as it was for me. The main problem I had is I went into it with extremely low health. If you're better at managing your health, that area would not have been anywhere near as difficult. So, now we have these enemies out here. We've got to make sure the Arachnotron goes down. That's the only other thing that can mess up our plans for getting secret number 1, which is over here. It's a Berserk pack and health bonuses, basically up there by where the Mancubus are. So let's go over to a corner. We can snipe out the Arachnotron, and once he is out of here, we can finally move forward. So go ahead, get rid of our sniper. He's actually guarding the blue keycard up there. Once he's gone, we can go ahead and circle the corner. So, tight ledge walking here, and around the corner, got it. Just like that, there's secret number 1. That is health bonuses and Berserk. Let's keep it moving. Further down here now, let's hit the switch. It's on a very, very tight timer with these pegs. Now that we're here, let's go ahead, get the rocket launcher, and immediately go for all of this nonsense. We want to get the Cyber Demon angry enough to at least attack some of them, as we go ahead, get the Mancubus out of here as fast as possible, so that we can use this area as a bit of a free space, and go ahead, get around the mob. Now that the Cyber Demon's stuck on all the other ones, get them over here, but whatever you do, don't back yourself into a corner, because that will be the end of you if you do. And just go back and forth until all this is taken care of. Now, before we get out of this section, we do want to take out the Cyber Demon. Whatever you do, don't let him linger around. It seems like it could be a good idea to help with the enormous Caco Cloud coming up, but trust me, it can absolutely ruin you if you're not careful. So, go ahead, get the Barons, Hell Knights out of here. We have the supercharge we can utilize to help with the Cyber Demon. Especially since we're gonna basically have to corner snipe this guy. And the unpredictability, anytime we have to try and do this with SSG, is always iffy. So, go ahead, get as many main shots on him as we can here. And we're going to have to run for the shotgun ammo that's there by the switch. So, that is more than enough ammo than we could ever need for this fight. The big thing is just not letting him hit you around the corner. As you can see there, he can literally splash you just by hitting the column behind you. So, be extremely careful, but he should go down without too much trouble. He was fighting a bunch of Hell Knights and Barons. He's definitely not that high on health. So, just like that, we can get him out here. As you can see, he's guarding the yellow key, which is the last one we'll get. And big hit there, but unfortunately for him, he's almost about out of our hair. So, Cyber Demon out of here. If you could go sometime today, please and thank you. Pretty please and thank you. It was the pretty please that did. Okay, now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take out an Archvile that's going to be behind us whenever we hit that switch. Don't worry about ammo, we're about to get a lot more of it. And just like that, we can go ahead and get him out of here. As you see, this is that low health I was talking about. This is what made this next section extremely difficult for me, because you can pretty much go down one hit by anything at this point. So, go ahead, get the Revenants out of here. And just like that, we just kind of maneuver in extremely tight spaces as the imps keep trying to one-shot us. Literally, if you back up too much, they'll literally just whack you out of existence. And just like that, let's get ready for the crazy ambush cave. So, we have to snuff out 2 different Arachnotrons, which, as you can see, is not really our greatest challenge. The Chain Gunner is much more dangerous. As we go ahead and get them out of here, now let's go to the back of the cave where we're going to have an Archvile to deal with. Unfortunately for him, we've still got rockets. So let's scoop around here and get him isolated from everything else. Now that he's down, here comes the hardest section for me, mainly because of health. Yes, there are health bonuses back there, the May kit's back there, but that also is a damaging pit, so this is just nasty no matter how you slice it. So go ahead, draw the Revenants over. As we pretty much try to make all the Revenant missiles hook around us, we just want to hit the switch and get up the stairs as fast as possible. We can corner snipe everything else, not really a problem. Now that we're up here, as you can see, we've got both the blue key card coming up and secret number 2. So let's go ahead, corner snipe all these chain gunners because they'll literally end you in an instant and take pot shots at everything down below. Of course, we are doing anything but throwing rockets down there with all those dang pain elementals still alive. And this is Sunlust pain elementals, so by now they've probably got 50 million lost souls spawned. So, keep going. Just core snipe everything into oblivion, and we should be okay in this section. As you can see, we've got literally just tons of Revenants from that ambush, and there were a total of 3 pain elementals to get through in this area. Now, both secret number 2 and secret number 3 are right on top of each other, because as you can see here, secret number 2's energy cell packs and rockets, whereas secret number 3 is the supercharge that's there. So, it's literally just coming down to us platforming and getting extremely lucky on the damage with that floor to be able to get the health. This is why I didn't go for it originally, because I melted instantly, so go ahead, get them out of here. And now that this area is secure, let's go ahead and hit the switch. That will lead our path forward behind us toward where the Arachnotron was we took out at the very beginning of the map. So now we can get across the ravine here. Hit the switch, careful of some more chain gunners that got released. Luckily we can get them with a double right there. Get this switch, and that continues our path up. Again, very, very cool how the level just keeps progressing as you go. And just like that, you can see we can jump down for a supercharge, but we can also drop down for secret number 2. Now, from here, we can still jump down and still, if we angle it right, make the supercharge. And just like that, you've got secrets 2 and 3 together. With the blue key card, only 1 key left to go. So, let's go ahead back to the main area that we just started all this in, the main hub area, which is where the Cyber Demon was. So now that we're back, you can put the blue key card to use in the doorway there. That can get you a plasma rifle, but you can also get back up to it. Our main goal right now is just to get all these cacodemons triggered, because we want to break them up as fast as possible. So, the Archviles are pretty much just an ammo tax at this point. They can't even move, they're on stationary lifts. There's also 2 Revenants stuck in there as well that can mess you up if you're not careful. But don't worry about the Archviles, they literally can't do anything, just run around the corner when they start flaming you. And just like that, we can get them out of here. The Hell Knights are just guarding the lift we came down, which is silly because you can't get back up there even if you tried. I mean, I guess the only thing is it does drop whenever you hit the switch and the cacodemons are released, so you can technically free them, but let's be honest, they're literally sitting ducks right there. Go ahead, get them out, get the revenants out, and we're just about good here. So, let's get the security armor. All the ammo here, keep an eye on that platform that's down because we're about to raise it. Rocket launcher at the ray, here they come. So that switch releases an ungodly amount of cacodemons beside us. Unfortunately, the Archvile actually respawned one of the Mancubus because it was too close to him. So let's quickly hit the switch, run around, and clear enough cacodemons out of the way to get by him. Once we get by him, get up that lift lightning fast, because they are going to be on our tail. We basically want them to follow us throughout the map. That way they can split up and not be so congested. Quickly through a blue key door, through a teleporter, drop inside to get to the plasma rifle, hit that switch to let us back out into the main hub area, and let's start fighting off the hordes. As you can see, we want to teleport our way back to the blue key section. Since it's across the ravine, we can start sniping this massive insanity from a much, much safer distance. That way, everything is on one side of us, and we can just unload with all these rockets to keep them at bay for as long as we can. And you know exactly what we're going to do when they start getting too close. Literally, this was the strategy that I had the most success with. I tried getting the plasma rifle first and just jumping into the trenches with them, and nearly every time I still kept getting overwhelmed before I could get rid of them all. So this was much, much easier just to get distance on them. That way they had to travel to us. That way they can't get behind us, and they're basically floating targets. Keep the pressure up, and we are just about done here. So, continue on, just make sure none of them get behind you like that one tried. And if you do get overwhelmed here, just teleport back where we came from. That way they have to travel long distance to get to us yet again. As we continue to unload everything in existence at these things, eventually they're all gonna go down. Don't worry, we do have one major ambush left to go. It's going to be right at the end, and it is extremely tricky, especially when you waste all your ammo on the cacodemons. So, we are not playing the long-range game. Let's go ahead and get ourselves back to the main hub area, aka where the Cyber Demon is. And now that we're over here, let's go ahead and make sure that cacodemon's gone before we trigger the final ambush. Not teleporting ourselves back and forth, because then the thing will never end up showing itself. Over here. Come on. As we can get more health down here to recover from all that insanity. Letting the cacodemon just make its way back over so we can find it. At this point, let's go back up the lift. There's also a health bonus to get here for our items. It's where the Revenant was sniping us from. There it is. And there goes the last cacodemon. So, now that that ambush is done, let's continue on to the final one. As you can see, we are pretty much good on everything. The last items are here through the yellow door. As you can see, that teleporter takes you to the same place no matter which door you went through, so that you could get the plasma rifle after having just one key. Now that that switch is done, let's take out the enemies behind us, and this is our big infighting party. So just get everything fighting with everything, because Hell Knights are spawning at the exit, and Revenants are spawning here in the middle. So, just go ahead, whatever you do, don't get pinned in, just let things infight. If they don't want to infight, they get the SSG. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, this is actually a pretty easy final ambush. It looks a lot harder than it is, but it's pretty easy to get the Revenants to hit the Hell Knights. Especially here, where you just got so much congestion in the middle. And at this point, we're just taking out the stragglers because we really don't have much ammo to work with. I mean, we're doing this with literally 9 shotgun shells. Literally have to make every shot count at this point because we do not want to start trying to berserk punch everything. So at this point, just keep going back and forth. There, got those two infighting, got that Hell Knight out, and last shot is a good one. And just like that, we are done. You know, I say a lot of times Danny Babinga always has, in my opinion, the most fun maps of this series, but I gotta give it to him on this one. This one is just extremely fun all the way around. Ribbiks really knocked it out of the park with this one, I think. It's short, it's sweet and to the point, and it is brutally difficult. And alright, please check out the Sunlust playlist, like, share, comment, subscribe, so more can see your videos. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.